Hey everybody, it is your boy NCSO7 here. Welcome back to another video. So, this is a little bit of a different thing because I'm actually recording this in my car right now. It's not going to be like a really long video, but I do want to make the video anyways because I do want to get my impressions out there regarding, of course, Shin Megami Tensei 5. You could tell, hopefully, from the title of the video. Now, just to add a little bit of context to the people that don't know, the only other mainline SMT game that I've played is the Nocturne Remaster, and if you've seen my review of it, you'd probably know that I was not very kind to it. And I still am not very kind to it. I still don't think it's that good of a game to me. I mean, honestly, obviously, other people like it, and that's fine, but for me, it was just not that good. But I did have some hope regarding SMT5. Given this was Atlus's big project for like several years, I knew it had to be something really good. But the question is it really good? Well, yes, it definitely is. So, again, this is not like a review sort of thing. I will do like an actual review of the game soon, whenever I finish it, which is, I don't know. It could be 2022 possibly. I'm not even sure, but that's besides the point. But in these impression videos, I just talk about the stuff that I like, maybe some things I don't like, and that's all. So one of the first things I want to talk about is the gameplay. Now, in the Nocturne remaster, or I guess Nocturne, the original, gameplay was very, like, it was similar. Like, the battle system is pretty much the same sort of thing. But in Nocturne, going around the dungeons and all that stuff was so agonizing, so tedious. Every dungeon was a goddamn maze. It was awful. To me, at least. I think the dungeon design was bad in Nocturne. I don't think... It's not fun. But SMT5 pretty much does away with that, at least so far. I'm like 5 hours into it, but it's just... You have this huge world called the Netherworld, which is basically where all the demons reside. And it's this really huge open world area. And it's like really cool because there's a bunch of different terrain. And like there's even like some little secrets because like you can explore around a bit and you can actually like find some secrets. You can find like some secret treasure, like chests, or well, not necessarily chests, but you can find like secret items and whatnot. And it's really cool. I'm so glad they made the game basically an open world game. Like, that's the best way to put it. It's an open world SMT game basically, which is so good because like gameplay is always the big thing that really makes or breaks a game for me, and Nocturne did not deliver that to me. But thankfully, this game has delivered it. Seriously, going around the world is so much fun. It honestly really does make me want to play the game. And of course, I can't talk about the gameplay without mentioning the battle system. It's pretty much the same sort of thing that we've seen before. Though I have noticed that this time around, negotiating with demons is a lot easier than that of Nocturne. I don't know what it was with Nocturne, but with SMT5, it's a lot easier. It's very similar to Persona 5's negotiation system. I don't want this video to just be me just constantly comparing to Nocturne, because I know Nocturne's a good game. Like, I know people like the game, and that's fine. Obviously, you can like it, but I don't like the game. I'm okay. Talk about SMT5. Alright, but the battle system's pretty much the same thing we've seen before. It's really good, but one thing I will say about the battles I like is the music. And the music's really good. It's not like the best soundtrack ever though. Like, I do feel like outside the battle theme, there isn't really a lot of other music that I'm like really into yet. But in terms of the battle theme, I love the battle theme. It's really goddamn good. Like, after 5 battles, I wanted to listen to it on like YouTube. And I also really like that it doesn't even kick in until you make the first attack, or the enemies make the first attack, then the music kicks in. It's really good. I like it a lot. It's so good. Also, and so that's pretty much all I really have to say about gameplay. It's really good. But what about the presentation for the game? Now, I'm not gonna lie, the game could look better. Easily better. But given the fact that it's a third-party game on the Switch, third parties usually tend to screw things up on the Switch when it comes to graphics. Oh, I'm going to be talking about that later this week, so yes, wink wink to a future upload this week. But in terms of the game's visuals, I think it's good. I don't think it's the best thing ever, but it's still good for what the Switch is. Although it could have been better given this game was made for the Switch. It's not like Persona 5 Strikers where it was made for the PlayStations and then it was ported to Switch. No, game is being made for the Switch, so it could look a little better, but it's not the biggest issue ever. Thankfully, in handheld mode, it isn't really changed too much from what I can tell visually. Like, I think the resolution does go down a little bit, but it doesn't really change much else other than that, so that's pretty good. And honestly, I don't really have much else to say about, like, the game's looks, because it looks pretty good. It's not the best thing ever. It doesn't look as stylish as, say, Persona 5. It doesn't look as crisp and, like, clear as it could be, but it's not that big of a deal to me. I know there's a bunch of other journalists that are probably that write stuff. I was like, oh, this game is like not Persona 5. I'm not gonna be that person, even though Persona 5 Royal is my favorite game of all time. But anyways, that's pretty much all I can really think of what I want to talk about. And this is unscripted, if you couldn't tell. I don't really bother to write a script. Most of the time I just have these random thoughts, but honestly, that's pretty much all I have to say. Now, I will make a full review where I'll go through all the categories. I'll talk about stuff like the story. Probably not that much of the story, just because, first of all, spoilers, and second of all, I don't even know how to describe the story, like, in detail, but I am going to do a full review pretty soon, and by pretty soon, I don't know when. You'll just have to wait and see. It depends on how quickly I can finish the game, but I don't want to go through the game too fast. I want to take my time in the game and have fun with it, because keep in mind, again, this game has been in development for like 5 years, so you may as well enjoy it when you can. But yep, that's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have much else to say, so thank you guys for watching the video. Let me know in the comment section if you guys have got this game, and let me know what your thoughts are on it. And if you guys hate the fact that I call Nocturne a bad game by my standards, hit the subscribe button. God, the game's good, but just, I'm not into it. But anyways, I'm done with this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.